Have you ever listened to English, understood the words, but still missed the meaning? That's because language is more than vocabulary. It's about experience, emotion, and imagination. One of the best ways to learn English is through stories. They show you how real people think, speak, and feel. If you want to connect deeply with English, like this video, leave a comment and subscribe to LingPath. It was a quiet afternoon. Rain tapped lightly against the windows. Nora was reading on the couch, a warm cup of tea in her hands. The house was still. Almost too still. Then she heard it, a soft thump from the floor above. It wasn't loud, but it was enough to make her stop reading. She waited, listening. Another sound followed. A slow creak. Like someone walking, very gently. She lived alone. Nora set the cup down. Her eyes went to the ceiling. The sounds came from the attic, or maybe the guest room. She tried to stay calm. Maybe something fell, she whispered to herself. But her feet were already moving toward the stairs. Step by step, she climbed. The air felt colder up there. The hallway was dim, only lit by the pale light coming through the small window. She walked softly, following the sound. It led her to the attic door. A place she rarely opened. She hesitated, then pulled the string. The wooden stairs unfolded with a snap. Another creak echoed from above. She climbed slowly. The attic smelled like old books and dust. Boxes were stacked against the walls. A small window at the end let in a weak beam of light. She looked around, but nothing seemed out of place. Then she saw it. A single box was open. Not like the others. Inside were old photos, notebooks, and, at the very top, a small, wooden music box. She didn't remember ever seeing it before. She picked it up. It was cold and heavier than it looked. She turned the key underneath. Nothing happened. Then she opened the lid. Music. Soft, distant, slightly off-key. The melody was hauntingly familiar. She couldn't place it, but it made her chest tighten. As if it was connected to something she had forgotten. She sat there on the attic floor, letting the tune play. The rain had stopped. The house was silent again. Except for the music. That night, she placed the box on her nightstand. It didn't play again. Not once. But she kept it close, like it had chosen to find her, not the other way around. In today's story, we explored descriptive phrases like tapped lightly, hauntingly familiar, and something she had forgotten. We also saw how past simple and past perfect work together in emotional storytelling, like she had forgotten versus she saw it. We create stories every day to help you learn English through feeling, rhythm, and real connection. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment about the part that stood out to you. See you in the next video.